You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
The San Francisco Giants have officially parted ways with their manager, Bob Melvin, after just 2 seasons at the helm. This move was announced by the team on Monday, marking the end of what had been a much-anticipated reunion between Melvin and his hometown franchise. Melvin, who grew up in Menlo Park and even played for the Giants as a catcher in the late 1980s, was hired before the 2024 season, with high hopes of guiding the team back into playoff contention. The Giants had missed the postseason in the 2 years prior, and his arrival, coupled with aggressive roster investments, was supposed to be the spark that reignited the franchise. But despite the efforts, the results simply weren't enough. In his 2 years managing the Giants, Melvin's squads finished with records of 80-82 in 2024 and 81-81 in 2025. Those numbers, hovering right around .500, may not look disastrous, but they also failed to meet the expectations of an organization that had poured resources into reshaping the roster. Big signings, like shortstop Willie Adams on a 7-year, $182 million deal, and Matt Chapman's $151 million extension, signaled the team's commitment to competing immediately. Even an early trade for Rafael Devers was meant to bolster their offense. Yet the postseason drought stretched to 4 consecutive years. Team President of Baseball Operations Buster Posey explained the decision by pointing to the disappointing and inconsistent performances, particularly down the stretch this past season. The Giants were briefly back in the playoff race, but a late stumble sealed their fate. Posey emphasized that after careful evaluation, the leadership change was deemed necessary for the team's future. Still, he praised Melvin's professionalism and class during his tenure. The decision was especially surprising because Melvin's contract option for 2026 had been picked up earlier in the summer. But after a rough July in which the team slumped, Posey sold off key players at the deadline. The Giants managed to battle back into contention with a hot streak in August, but September exposed the same issues that had haunted them all year: streaky hitting, shaky pitching depth, and a bullpen that couldn't consistently close games. For Melvin, this chapter closes after a 161-163 overall record in San Francisco. His resume remains impressive, with 3 Manager of the Year awards and over 2 decades of experience. But in the competitive NL West, where the Dodgers remain a powerhouse and the Padres are never far from making bold moves, average records just don't cut it. Now the focus shifts to Posey, who will be tasked with selecting the next leader. Candidates could include experienced managers like Skip Shoemaker, up-and-coming coaches such as Craig Albernaz, or even familiar Giants names like Nick Hundley and Mark Hallberg. Whoever takes the job will be stepping into a role loaded with expectation. The Giants have made clear they are built to win now, and patience in San Francisco is running thin. In short, Bob Melvin's tenure with the Giants was steady but uninspiring, and steady wasn't good enough. The Giants believe a new voice is needed to push them past mediocrity and back into the postseason picture. Stay subscribed for more videos.